Welcome back to Weems Motor Co. Let's see if we can get this show bike running. Stick around. So a little background on this motorcycle. Back in January of 2020, I had just come out of a 3-year struggle with battling a brain tumor and epilepsy. I went to a local motorcycle show here in the Tampa Bay area and I seen this 1959 Triumph Custom and it just kind of blew my mind. It made me consider about the possibility of getting back into building motorcycles after going through such a hard time in my life. I wasn't able to find the person who built that motorcycle that day. However, it did ignite that passion, and months later I found out that this belonged to a guy in the Tampa Bay area by the name of Jeff. Alright, so my buddy Jeff, who has this bike, has asked me to go through and get this thing set up on the road. So for the last 5 years plus, it's literally just been a static display in his shop, and I've been bugging him, hey, let's get this old pre-unit out on the road, let's get it to more shows and all of that stuff. So the plan is he's going to have me go through all of the engine, all of the gearbox, any issues that are found within that, we're going to go ahead and address it, because he essentially didn't get the chance to do that when he first built it because he was on such a tight timeline. So he told me a few things are done, a few things are not done, so not too worried about any surprises along the way, because if we do find surprises, we're gonna do it right. We're gonna replace all the bearings, all of the bushings, anything that's broken or worn out, everything on the inside of this engine and gearbox will be immaculate and right. Then the goal is to get this thing fired up and it will ride. After we get all that stuff done, then we can wire it and do all the other little things that require for it to be roadworthy. But without further ado, we need to get this gearbox and this engine out of this frame without nicking anything and begin breaking it down. So this is going to be a two-part video, folks. First part, getting everything disassembled, and the second part, we will get this thing back in and get it fired up. So let's get to work. So there it is, all stripped down. Now, what did we find? Well, some things weren't up to our standards when it comes to machining and things like that. So best that we get it done right the first time that we work on it, not the first time it got built. But regardless, nothing seems to be too bad, just a little bad. And when it comes to building bikes like this, you want to make sure that everything is tip top, so we are knocking it out of the park. I'm sure Jeff is going to be stoked about all of this, but that's going to wrap up today's video. It's a short, sweet one, just getting it all disassembled. Now we got to get things out to the machine shop, get things back to the polisher, get everything nice and clean and pretty. And the next part of this video, part 2, will be us putting it all back together and getting it started up. So with that, we thank you guys for hanging out. If you are new around here, jump down and hit that subscribe button. If you really like the video, hit that thumbs up, turn those notifications on, and let everyone know what's going on right here at Weems Motor Co. Peace.